Hey everyone, so in today's video we're going to be furthering our knowledge or understanding of expository writing, and we have learned what expository writing is. We have practiced expository writing with our RTQTs. The thing is, and I actually feel very confident in your mastery of RTQTs. You guys have been doing really good with your constructive responses. I know that if I give you a short answer response, or if Mr. Kramer or if another teacher gives you a short answer response, that you can synthesize the information and write a well-constructed paragraph response. However, what if we are asked to write more than one paragraph? What if we need 3 paragraphs, 5 paragraphs, 10 paragraphs, right? So we need to know how to do this writing when it's more than one paragraph. Now, we're really just focusing on expository writing, but for the most part, what you learn today with thesis statements and body paragraphs, they apply to all essays. Like argumentative, narrative, whatever you are writing, generally speaking, all of this applies to them. So because of the length of each video, I am going to break them up. So this is just going to be the overview. The second video is going to be about thesis statements. And then the third video is going to be kind of an overview and then a review of body paragraphs. And the reason for that is because I don't need this to be a 15-minute video. You don't need this to be a 15-minute video. Take a breather after each video, after each set of notes, and just give yourself a second. So looking at expository writing, right, as kind of a reminder, because we've already talked about it, it's a piece of writing that explains something. That's all it does. Its goal is to remain objective and inform readers about a topic. That's it. Okay. Now, there are 3 steps that we want to look at when we look at an expository writing prompt. What is a prompt? A prompt is a question. To give you an example, this is the crazy question that they want to give you at the end of the 9 weeks. Okay. And it's crazy. Look at all this. All right. It's so much. Okay. But this is a prompt. And you notice she puts all this writing and it makes it challenging, but you guys can do it. We're going to be practicing it. That's why we're practicing this stuff right now. So you guys can prepare yourself for that writing prompt. So where was I just at here? Oh my gosh, I'm going through nonsense. Okay, so the first thing is you see that prompt and you need to ask yourself, you need to break down, you need to understand the topic or question. Okay, you then need to find evidence from the text. I can't type today. Sorry, everybody, from the text. And finally, you need to explain how the evidence answers the question. I might even maybe want to say supports how the evidence answers the question. Sound familiar? It sure does, because you've already been doing it. RTQT, right? Restate the question, understand the topic or question. To restate the question, you must understand it. Support your explanation with evidence. You've already been explaining things and finding evidence to support it from the text. Explain the connection between the evidence and your main idea. Oh my goodness, it's literally what we've been doing, but now we are doing it on a broader, a grander, a larger scale. Okay? So what's the purpose of this expository writing? The writer attempts to educate readers with factual information about a specific subject, a specific topic. It relies on facts, statistics, examples, and expert opinions from credible sources rather than personal beliefs or an agenda. So breaking down these parts. First off, you have an introduction paragraph. Now, with introductory paragraphs, we will get there this year, but it's already so much today and so much right now that we're working on just understanding thesis statements and how they connect to body paragraphs that I'm not trying to overwhelm you with introductory paragraphs. I will talk about them right here and I'll talk about them a little later, but just understand that they outline your topic because of this thesis statement, and it works to state your main idea. The most important thing of this introduction is the thesis, and that's what we're focusing on. Now, body paragraphs we are going to focus on, mainly because we've already been writing them just out of order, right? Each one of the RTQTs you've done can act as a body paragraph, okay? So don't feel overwhelmed by this. Like, you already are good at writing body paragraphs. It's just understanding the thesis and how that thesis connects to your body paragraphs. So body paragraphs explain the reasons you support your thesis statement, and they provide evidence, right? You write your thesis statement, and then you need evidence to support what you wrote. That's what RTQT does. It provides evidence, really, right? And then finally, we have our conclusion paragraph, and conclusion paragraphs restate your thesis, summarize all of the main points you presented in your body paragraphs. And low key, they are the least important paragraph that you're going to be writing, and it's the last thing that we're going to be working on, right? Because I need everything else done first before you can even think about writing a conclusion paragraph. So the end goal, clearly explain an idea using accurate evidence from the text. The reader will understand the connection between evidence and explanation, what we've already been doing with RTQT, and then the author will show how evidence supports an idea through analysis. Again, what we've already been doing through RTQT. So again, I'm continuing to stress, we've already been doing this through RTQT. It's just on a grander scale. Now, this is video 1. When you're done with the yellow, you will move on to green. If you see green and you're still on this video, you missed something, because nothing from this video is going to help you with green. Okay, so finishing yellow, moving into green. Green is the hardest concept from today. We've got it though. I know we've got it. We're gonna practice all of these things after the videos are over. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Moving on to video 2, lesson 2, thesis statements. All right, bye everybody.